Hello everyone, I'm Christopher, and in this video we are going to take a look at how to build a function into our application that allows us to edit to-do items. So currently our application allows us to add to-do items and also to remove individual to-do items. So let's head over to our code editor and see if we can make this happen. Let's go to our app.js file, and we are going to add two new data variables. The first one we are going to call EditToDo, and we are going to assign this a value of null. The second one we'll call EditToDo text. This one is also going to have a value of null for now. Now let's go and create an EditToDo function. So EditToDo, and this function is all the time going to receive the specific to-do item that we want to edit. Now, after we have received the specific to-do item that is going to be edited, we are simply going to assign that to-do item to our EditToDo data variable, and we will also extract the text property of the specific to-do item we are editing and also assign that to our EditToDo text. So let's say this dot EditToDo, and we are going to assign our to-do item to that particular data variable. Next we are also going to say this dot EditToDo text, and we are going to extract the text from the current to-do item that is being edited. So we are going to say to-do dot text. Let's end this with a semicolon, save this, and that is going to be all for the EditToDo function. The last function we are going to have for this functionality to work is going to be an UpdateToDo function. This UpdateToDo function is also going to take the current to-do item that we are trying to edit. Now we are going to have a few checks. So I'm going to write all the code needed for this function to work. Then when I'm done, I'll try and explain it to you. So first of all, we are going to have an if statement, and the condition we are going to test against is going to be if not this dot EditToDo, then we are going to simply return from the function. Then we are going to have an else if not to-do dot text, then we are going to remove the to-do item completely. So we are going to call the function this dot remove to-do, and we are going to pass the specific to-do item we're working with. So let's end it with a semicolon, save our work. Then let's go down here. So we are going to reset our EditToDo data variable back to the state where it was null. So we'll say this dot EditToDo should be equal to null again. Then finally we are going to assign the specific to-do we are working with, and we are going to extract the text property and change that to whatever we get from the input field. So this dot EditToDo text dot trim. Now this trim function is simply going to remove any white spaces from the input field. So let's save this, and basically that is going to be all for our JavaScript side. So let's go to our index.html, and we are simply going to add some event handlers. So before that, let's go to the application so that I could show you where we are going to be adding the event handlers. Let's add a new to-do item, to-do one. Whenever we double click on a to-do item, we want to put the to-do item in an edit mode. So we are going to add a double click event handler to the to-do item, the individual to-do items. So let's go and do that. Okay, so we are going to add an event listener to each individual to-do items label. So let's have directive v-on. We are going to have on double click. So on dbl click equal to, we are going to call our EditToDo function, and we are going to pass it the specific to do item that we want edited. So let's save this. Then we will come to our li tag here, and before we can get to edit a to do item, the list must have a class of editing. So we are going to write a shorthand if statement here to put the li tag in edit mode anytime we double click on the specific to do items text. So let's say, open and close bracket, we are going to say this class should have a value of editing only if the current to do item matches up with our edited to do data variable. So let's save this and let's go back to our application. We are going to enter to do 1, enter. Let's also try to do 2. Now when we double click on to do 1, we can see that nothing happens, and that is because maybe we've made some mistakes. So let's see. So we are supposed to bind this. So let's put a colon here, which means we are binding this class. So we have editing to do equal to edited to do. Then we have our v dash on double click. We call our edit to do function. So let's go back, reload. Let's add a new to do item, enter. Let's double click on this, and we can see that now our to do item has been kept in edit mode, except that the specific to do text is not what is written in the box. So let's go and fix that. Let's go back to our application, and we are going to take out all this, and we are going to use the view directive called v-model, and this we are going to assign our edited to do text to it. So let's save all this, go back to our application, enter a new to do item, double click on it, and we can see that now we get the value of the current to do item that we double clicked on. So right now if we hit enter, nothing is going to happen. So what we are going to do is we are going to add an event listener to this input field in such a way that anytime the user presses on the enter key and lifts the finger, an event is going to be fired to save whatever changes we have made. So let's go back to our code, and like I said, we are going to add an event handler to this. So we are going to say v dash on, and the event we are going to be firing is the key up event. We are going to target the enter key, and the function we are going to be calling is our update. So update to do function, and then we are going to pass the specific to do item that we want to update. So let's save this, go back to our application. We are going to have to do 1, enter. Let's also have to do 2. Then let's double click on to do 2, and we can see that now it is in edit mode. I can change this to do 3 and then hit enter, and you can see that that has been updated. Let's double click on to do 1. Let's change it to do 5, hit enter, and that updates it. I think that is going to be all for this video, and if you enjoyed this video, I urge you to click on the subscribe button, because that is going to help me create more of these type of videos. And if for any reason you have comments about this video, or there is something you think I left out of this video, you can leave that in the comment section below. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.